The Buganda Kingdom has made an appeal to men to take the lead in the fight against HIV/AIDS. The call was made by the Kingdom Premier Charles Peter Mayiga at Bulange Mengo, emphasizing the critical role men play in preventing transmission of the disease. Mayiga urged men to be more proactive in promoting safe practices, highlighting the importance of their involvement in ending HIV/AIDS by 2030. The appeal was made while receiving 5 million shillings from KCCA to support the 12th edition of the Kabaka's birthday run scheduled for the 6th of April. In addition to the appeal, Mayiga reaffirmed Buganda Kingdom's commitment to collaborating with the Kampala Capital City Authority to enhance hygiene and sanitation in the city.
And we want ask the men to be the vanguards in this fight. Because as we all know, the activities that lead to the spread of HIV/AIDS are largely started or initiated by us, the men. So if we are responsible enough, if we want to save our own daughters, our own sisters, our own aunties, then we should be responsible enough to save the lives of the partners we may be going out with. And we all know what needs to be done. So the message must be spread, especially within the young people.
Autism cases are on the rise in Uganda, affecting approximately 1 in 100 children. According to Andrew Agassi, one of the directors of the Autism Society in Uganda, the condition poses significant challenges to learning and personal development. His statement comes as Uganda joins the rest of the world today to mark World Autism Day. Late diagnosis, limited access to specialized services and low awareness levels exacerbate the issue, with over 60% of children with autism spectrum disorder diagnosed late. Agassi highlighted the stigma and misinformation surrounding autism, leading to isolation of children and their families. He noted that the Autism Society in Uganda is working to raise awareness and funds to support individuals with autism.
Our condition, autism, and all the other neurological disorders, is something that is very least understood. People don't understand it. And as a result, we've been given various names. We've been branded, we've been labeled, we've been called all sorts of things that only continue to be a barrier and continue to limit our opportunities and our chance to fulfill our potential as people living with autism. And this is what, as Autism Society, we are coming together to challenge, but we also want to create an awareness because we understand that some of the issues that we are dealing with is because people don't understand us. Lastly, this work requires money, and money is very difficult to get.
The president of the Democratic Party, Norbert Mao, has denied allegations regarding a plan to significantly raise nomination fees for leadership positions in the party in the upcoming structural elections. Rumors have circulated suggesting that Mao and his Secretary General Gerard Seranda are conspiring to impose excessively high nomination fees for candidates aiming for leadership roles within the party. During a weekly press conference held in Kampala, Mao stated that even the National Electoral Commission does not charge such high fees. He emphasized that the party is focused on rebuilding and not on creating financial barriers for its members. Furthermore, Mao cautioned against attempts to sow discord within the party and encouraged members to actively participate in the structural elections.
Why would anyone even try to cause an uproar and alarm among our members? DP has been doing this thing since 1954. It is these other new parties that are still struggling how to do things. We have been practicing internal democracy for the last 70 years. We are experts in it. In fact, we are consultants. I would even call it a state of emergency. We are really in a state of emergency as a party because there are people who started issuing fake registration books. There are those who are creating parallel processes. So we really have got to have a central command of this process.
The Uganda Women's Network, UONET, has raised the need for gender sensitivity during electoral processes to ignite increased women's participation in elective politics. During their ongoing clinics geared towards ensuring women's participation in elective politics within the Busoga sub-region, UONET argues that balancing up civic spaces will steer women's participation as their safety is fully guaranteed during and after the different electoral processes. The civic clinics being held in Jinja City have since attracted the attention of women leaders at the different local council levels, most of whom fault inconsistencies in gender laws as their major deterrent from participating in direct directly elected positions. Miriam Namugosa, the Deputy Speaker of Namutumba District, says that the affirmative positions have tremendously contributed to increased women's participation in politics. However, underlying widespread misinformation within the public domain restricts directly elected positions to only men. Maliza Namalinda, a civil society actor, says that apart from limited civic awareness, some women shun elective politics over harassment by security organizations. The State Minister for Investment, Evelyn Anite, has called on Chinese investors to collaborate with the government in constructing affordable modern homes for low-income earners in Uganda. Anite made the remarks yesterday after touring Mirembe Villas, a modern housing project in Chigo, developed through a partnership between the Chinese company Guoji and Buganda Kingdom. The managing director of Guoji, Windy Shen, revealed that the completed Mirembe Villas housing units priced between $80,000 and $150,000 are already occupied by 150 families. While these homes cater to the middle and upper class Ugandans, Anita emphasized the urgent need for affordable, low-cost housing to accommodate the majority of Ugandans. Anita has connected Guoji investors with the National Housing Corporation to explore a partnership that would develop affordable housing units with government support and initiatives. For more stories and the latest updates, log on to SanyoFM.com.